Hello, this is Bishop Jill, and welcome to Worship Across the Diocese. At the moment, we're looking at a series about the fruit of the Spirit, and my fruit that we're going to be looking at today is the fruit of joy. Okay, when I opened my freezer this morning, this is what I found. Okay, a package of frozen croissants, and can you see it says bringing Pret joy to your home. These croissants are going to bring joy to my home. Now, I do quite like a frozen croissant. Well, not a frozen one that's been cooked. But does food bring us joy? Well, it does it to a certain extent. I'm not knocking their advertising. But what the Bible tells us is that joy is a gift, is a fruit of the Spirit from God. And joy is our strength. There's a famous verse in the Bible that says, "The joy of the Lord is my strength." And these were words that Nehemiah, who lived about 500 BC, said to the Israelites when they were rebuilding the walls of Jerusalem. Here's a video that gives a little bit of the story behind this. Despite lots of opposition, Nehemiah kept building the walls, and in 52 days he rebuilt the walls of Jerusalem. And he said, this is Nehemiah 8, that may the joy of the Lord be your strength. 2,000 years later, so this is about 400 years ago, there's a soldier called Ignatius, and he came to faith after he'd had a very big injury in the battles at that time down in Spain. And he had this technique, this discipline called acting in the opposite direction. Acting in the opposite direction. When he felt despair, he would act with joy. When he felt fear, he would act with courage. And this is my experience, actually, as a bishop. Sometimes we're in situations where things kind of bring us despair. We see the walls broken down, we see hopelessness, and people say, well, nothing can be done. When people say that, I think, right, I'm not having that. I'm going to act in the opposite direction. When people send me, give me despairing news, I think, no, I'm going to act with joy. And this is, for me, is a discipline, but it also comes out of worshipping God. And that's what we're going to do now in one of my favourite songs called "The Joy of the Lord is our strength." The joy of the Lord is your strength. Please enjoy this. If you want to sing along in your hearts, please do. Here's some top tips from James, who was Jesus's brother. Consider it pure joy whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know the testing of your faith produces the perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so you may be mature and complete. There's something about growing up in faith, becoming giants of faith, that is about being mature, and when things come against us in life, we act with joy. So that is going to be my prayer for you as we come towards the end of our assembly. Lord Jesus, thank you for everybody enjoying worship across the diocese today. And I ask that by your Spirit, you would fill their hearts with your joy. Pray for those who are particularly living with despair or sadness or brokenness. Those of you who are living and it feels like somehow the walls of your lives are broken down. Jesus, would you send your Spirit? Would you bring joy into our hearts? And would you give us courage to act against and the things that seem to bring us down and cause despair? I pray that for all our pupils, all our teachers, all our staff, our families, our communities. I pray that Lancashire will be full of communities of joy. And I ask this in your name, Lord Jesus. Amen. So a final prayer, a blessing as we end. You may have seen me do this before. This is an ancient blessing, even from before the times of Nehemiah. It goes like this: may the Lord bless you and keep you. May he make his face to shine upon you and give you his peace. Okay, we're going to pray this over our school today. So may the Lord bless you and keep you. May he make his face to shine upon you and give you his peace. We're going to pray this in a bigger voice across our families, our friends, our neighbourhoods, especially those places where it feels like the walls are broken down. So may the Lord bless you and keep you. May he make his face to shine upon you and give you his peace. In a really quiet voice, we're going to pray this for ourselves. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May he make his face to shine upon you and give you his peace.